All right, technically day number 1, Baker's Narrows Lodge on Athapap. We're gonna go grab some breakfast, but we're loaded down, and we're gonna baja out to the big lake, get set up for some big fish. I don't think it's negative 20 today. It's feeling a little nicer.
Mac. What do you say? What do you say, Mac?
Big trout o'clock, man. Big trout o'clock.
Nice.
Hope these boys can perform.
I do too.
Gonna need a Christmas miracle to make it happen with these crew.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yep.
Not talking about me though, right?
I'm gonna call you guys the bearded bandits.
Oh boy.
Mac attack.
What's on, buddy?
How you doing?
Good.
Drilling 10-inch holes is still weird to me.
The land of giants, buddy.
You ever seen a 6-inch auger?
No, those aren't allowed up here.
You transducers don't fit through.
You're not allowed to stay at the lodge if you have a 6-inch auger. There's not really a need to go big. By going big, you're eliminating a lot of opportunity at fish, but big fish will still eat it, but you're gonna catch a lot less fish in the process.
Well, Clayton Schick says it has to be chartreuse and over 6 inches.
Get out. Get out. Get out of the tent. Okay, so I left a couple of other tips there for you.
Yeah, man.
What do you have? You have a tube on right now?
One rod's got a tube, one's got a Rippin Rap.
Okay, so for just like this one tube here, just because I see it's ready. So if I'm tipping the tubes, we could honestly probably just cut the snare hook off.
Oh, really?
I don't think we really need it. It's just kind of long and bulky. So if you do have any snips, we could cut that off. Yep. But for tipping them, like I don't like to tip them with a lot of meat. All I like to do is like just go in through the skin once. And go once, twice, and then I just push it all the way up, like inside the skirt kind of deal, and then just try to flare it up over top again, because you don't want it to affect the action, right? Like a little bit of scent is good, but the bait's designed how it is for a reason, to glide through the water, right? Sure. It's like if you tip a jig and wrap or something, it just doesn't glide the same. You know, it's designed how it is for a reason. So having a little bit of scent is good, but you don't want to change the action.
Heck yeah, we'll snip that.
Yeah.
It's less likely
Snip that
to
right get caught
hook
in
a
ice
fish
and
too
stuff.
deep and yeah, bottom of the hole.
Yeah. One less headache.
That looks good.
Yeah, you just want low profile like that.
Oh,
Juice, buddy.
yeah, baby.
Okay, I'll leave that there for you guys. And let's go throw down some deadlines. Okay, so right now we're just gonna set up a deadline here for Brett. We're kind of out on a little bit of a different kind of piece of structure here. We got Nick over here in this little trough, and we got Brett up here on the edge of this little underwater point kind of deal. So we're gonna put his deadline out here on the very end, in the hopes that those fish that are cruising out wide will come up and pick up that big dead bait. These big dead baits aren't something that get bit a lot, but they're definitely worth throwing out there because you never know when that true trophy is going to come in and pick up that big dead bait. Got ice? It's always nice when it actually works. Yeah.
Just saved you 20 minutes.
Yep. The black's just a lot better. You're able to see it from way further away.
Cool.
With the contrast. And then when I'm setting up the flags, I always make sure that they're like parallel with the tents. Like you don't want it set up so when that flag goes up, it's facing straight at you. You want it so it's perfectly parallel, so you're able to see the whole face of that thing. A little hot tip. So like I mentioned, on the dead baits we're using bigger baits, not just your typical small Cisco's. We go in with the big dogs, the true giants. So we're gonna throw down roughly a 12-inch long Cisco and lay that thing down there on the bottom. See what comes in and eats it. So I do one hook up here in the head, like so, and then I do one just in the back. I always make sure that all the hook points are facing towards the tail, because when those fish come in, they typically will engulf it head first, and that way there's hooks into their mouth right away. Send that puppy down there. And with these big baits, typically I'm just laying them right in the bottom. I'm usually not suspending them. Sometimes if I'm off of super steep structure, I will. But you'll notice you get a lot of false flags because those fish are so curious. They always come up and just nip at them and play with them. And they always end up setting off those flags, but they're not actually eating the bait. They're just playing around with it, sizing it up. Lever down. Put that flag up there. Good to go. That's good calling me.
Chasing you. Yeah, dude. Oh, I thought he swiped at it or ate it. There he comes. Uh-oh. Rippin Rap.
Oh, one thing he did tell me, if there's a fish, one of you guys fish for it. I'll go to the bottom.
He's like at the hole.
This is gonna happen all the next 3 days, I think.
Right under the ice. I don't even think I can get out of this chair. That was so cool. It's a little guy. But it was so cool.
Well, Brett stole my fish.
Oh, sorry about that. Ooh, he's blind in one eye.
First trout.
Ghost ride the whip. Outside of the mouth is probably on the back first. Just a little bugger, but he chased it up from 55 feet down to about 5 to 10 feet under the ice. Ate the Rippin Rap, you old blind son of a gun. You go back and be a big blind 40-incher one day. That's cool, man. I like that. And he had a friend with him. That was cool.
I guess what do you call them?
Oh, I've never heard a Canadian say sticker. I thought it was
Snickers.
We just caught a little one on a Rippin Rap about 5 feet under the ice and had another one just come through.
Did you get your rod back?
Not yet.
Novice.
I slung a jigging wrap down there a little bit, but couldn't snag it.
I think my flag's up. I'm just gonna get closer.
That's up. Bad boy shuffle. That's not. Dang.
Running was hard.
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, just in case, bring a scoop, a ruler, pliers, extra bait. But I think this time we just gotta work out. Looks good.
Sweet.
Bummer. Exciting for a second.
Yeah, it wasn't moving.
Yeah.
And a little line was pulled.
You imagine.
I didn't give it a full-on set, but I
Yeah.
figured I'd lean in a little bit.
Can you imagine coming over here and actually seeing your line like going?
I figured out what was going on with your deadline. I went out there, I just checked it. There's this big stupid burbot on it.
No way.
Yeah, so I reeled it up, took the bird off, put it back down.
The one over there?
Yeah, dropped it down again. Stupid trout hit it. So I reeled it up, small trout, and I could put it down,
What?
reset it. Yeah.
You're just whacking burbot and trout on the deadline.
Well, I would have called you guys, but they're small, so I'm like, I'm not gonna make you guys run all the way out here for these small ones, you know.
A burb was munching on her.
Yeah,
Huh?
I just had it choked right down, just the tail fin sticking out. They're just like,
Oh,
just still, didn't even fight, just pulled them up.
dude, that's cool.
Is this the new Clam tent?
Yeah,
This is awesome with the gray inside.
yeah.
Way better for filming.
X6 Honda.
That's awesome.
Flag and they fucking hit on it.
Left. 2 of them. Yeah. I just dropped that hair jig down. That was so cool. Oh no. Oh no. There they're going off to the right. I think I should have been putting a little more pressure on them, honestly. We just had some fish coming through and they were moving slow. And then I tied on a 3/4 ounce VMC Bucktail Jig with a little piece of sucker belly on the bottom. Was just dropping it down and all of a sudden it flew in and freaking smoked it. But you know what? I wasn't giving him the beans enough. I think I was being a little too limp-wristed with it, and I think he got some slack, and it was a heavier fish. Live and learn. Not a lake trout expert. We don't have these at home, so I'm gonna have to learn when I mess up these first couple. But I really think I should have maybe been putting more pressure on him.
More beans.
Give him the beans, Scotty.
More
Give him the beans. Screensaver. I have the front set to always on.
Yeah, maybe change that.
I'll match the rear screen.
Fish on bottom.
Oh, he's coming up to you. Yeah.
Sick.
I guess I'll start recording now.
It's little.
Let me get this out of here. Look at the bubbles on the live scope.
Am I grabbing that deucer?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was like screen locked. That was cool.
Nice. At the hole. Get on up here.
Dang it.
There she goes.
Did you hear that?
You are so weird.
Nice, thank you, dude.
Yes.
Sweet.
There you go.
No, center back, dude. First
Caught
fish.
by. Can't get up to your face. Duck down.
There was more fish down there.
Oh, okay. Oh,
there's one.
flying up to you. Yeah, dude.
There we go. Came out of nowhere. Back to back. Look at the bubbles.
These things are so hard to grab.
Watch your head a little. Yeah, you're probably fine.
It's like, what do you grab them by?
Oh, they're cookie cutter. That tube is doing it. Oh, there. You got a hold of it. It might be easier. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Thank you, Brett.
Yes, sir. Whoa, look at that thing flying. Oh.
Get him, Brett.
He's gonna eat.
Oh.
Did he hit you?
Did he bump you? Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna stay seated, maybe. He's right in the hole. Or,
Ooh.
oh.
Ooh. Drop back down. He wasn't like a tiny one.
I should have freaking stood up. Oh, he's chasing it down.
To say, drop it.
I gotta stand up. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just like watching. might turn around. You never know. Was that on a rattle bait?
No, a little hair jig. Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
He's on you, Christian. Get in hook set position.
Oh, he's moseying down.
I'm always in a hook set position.
I look over and your hook's like, your rod's like straight in the air. Like that, yes. I'm like, oh no, there's one coming.
This one's flying into you, man.
Oh, reel up.
Yeah.
You got him.
Oh,
no!
I was
Keep
holding
going,
my
keep
rod
going.
wrong.
Get him. Shoot him.
dude, that was sick.
Drop it down.
Hold on.
He's flying the other way.
Putting my turn.
I was literally holding my rod like this.
The
No,
fish
you were-
could not come in faster.
Yeah, he saw yours and he decided that's what he wanted to eat.
GoPro, stop recording.
There's no way you're allowed to use that. I'm not joking.
I'm always in the hook set position.
You went around us. Oh, whoa.
He's
Oh, I got
coming.
my line.
No
I had
way.
it for a second.
No way.
I mean, that's the only thing that would have made sense. I had something like mushy.
Maybe
But-
there's still a trout swimming around actively with your rod.
Did you see the weird angle too?
Yeah. Going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that 20 feet behind us. Whoa. What? I don't know what happened.
It's on me too. I feel it.
Maybe we've got the line. There's a fish on there. Maybe one of us has the line.
I think I just came off.
Dude, I wonder if I have the line from that bait. I don't know what to do. That has to be my rod. Please, 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 no way. Oh, to get off that ice. That's my rod! No way!
Alright, so what happened?
Hold on. No way! It's still on there, dude.
You have a fish?
I got here this morning, put my rod. I'm going crazy, dude. My rattle bait was hanging 15, 20 feet down. I set it down to grab a battery, and I watched my rod shoot down the hole this morning, 10 minutes into the day. And we tried catching it. We tried looking with the camera. It was gone. And now I just snagged my rod. This thing must have gotten wrapped up in it. I don't know how it happened. But I just got my rod back with a lake trout on the end. Dude, are you kidding me?
That was really cool.
Are you kidding me? That's a $200 Tatula with my brand new 48-inch tuned up custom rods LTP that I had made just for this trip. And this morning, there's a mess, but I set my rod like this, walked out to the snowmobile to grab a battery for the lights, and as I'm walking back in, it shoots up, bounces off of this, and then it went so fast down the hole, it was like someone threw it like a dart, like it's gone. Watched it on live scope sink, and a fish pulling it off that way. And this is 4 hours later. A couple minutes ago, a fish swam by, and I felt like I snagged a fishing line, and on the live scope you could see the line go at an angle like it had caught on something. Oh my gosh. And then I was just looking around in forward mode to see like what's going on, where did that fish go or whatever. Start to reel up and it snagged the line. I gotta clip this stuff. Let's get this one. That is so crazy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. I don't even know where to
You got your rod back.
I cannot believe that. I still have a Rippin Rap in my pan. Ow. Dang. That was smooth. Nice thing about barbless.
You got your rod back. You're okay with a
Got
little
my rod
mess.
back, man. Oh, I was gonna try to figure out how I was gonna tell the owner of Tuned Up Custom Rods that the rod I had him make, and he overnight shipped it to me, that I set it down and a lake trout pulled it in before I even got to jig with it once. All right, we're gonna untangle this mess and get back to fishing. Water's just pouring out of this thing. Yeah.
Pounded it off bottom.
I'm not setting this thing down unattended again.
Yeah. We don't need you to lose it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Slippage.
Laker, nice one.
Laker on the bottom.
Nice. That's a
Dark
pretty one. Look at the markings.
Beautiful. Nice.
Nice fish. She's pretty.
First one in a little while. Yeah, dark one. Right off bottom. That's cool. Ate it twice.
Sick.
All right. Get her back. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
Thanks, dude.
So how's it been going in the beard tent today?
The beard tent.
Yeah.
Good, man. Actually, he just popped a couple of them back to back, pounding
Back to back.
bottom. Can't even see them. Like
Just
2-3
bottom
foot
dwellers.
dead zone. Yeah, both times it's like maybe burbot. No, nice lake trout. But yeah, I don't know. I had that one smoker rattle bait. Missed a couple. Lost a rod 4 hours ago. Caught that fish. I sent you guys a text, but freaking snagged the line and reel in a lake trout by hand.
Disastrous.
Got my
This
bait
guy's
back.
disastrous. No words to
It's-
describe this character.
It's bad. I had a good one on a hair jig that got off because I wasn't giving her the beans enough. It's been messy for me.
You've
but-
been sloppy jalopy today, eh?
Yeah, but we've got some fish in here.
That's good.
You just came over from Nick's shack?
Yeah,
You guys
Nick's
see
getting a
anything?
few over there.
Yeah.
He was experimenting with some different baits, but he's had a few fish coming through. I feel like he's seen a little bit less than you, but he's like been catching the ones that come through, whereas you guys are seeing probably more fish,
Yeah.
but less are biting. And that's like kind of what I was explaining to Nick, because there's two different kinds of spots. We're going to have spots where you mark a lot of fish, but catch the odd one, and you're going to have spots where you don't mark a lot, but catch most of the ones that come through. Personally, I like the spots where you're not marking that much, because it's like you don't have to be on edge all the time, but then when one comes in, you can like be ready to focus, you know, because it's hard sitting on fish that are there all day long, and then the odd one all of a sudden just darts up and bites, and you're like, man, I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
But they were there all day, you know. It's just,
For sure.
it's one of those things that's just a mental thing. It's easier for me to just be there when there's nothing, and then just wait for them to come in and eat.
Would you say that's because he's a little deeper off the structure?
I
or
would
we're
say
more up
he's,
top?
yeah, like you guys are up more on top of like just like a more of a travel route, where Nick's at more of a spot like where fish will just push bait through. And right now, like midday, there's not gonna be a lot of bait pushing through there, so he's just got the odd roamer pushing
Sure.
through. Basically, the way to think about it is like almost like birds, you know, just like high flyers just cruising through,
Yeah.
you know. But there's fish around. Just gotta get them big boys to bite.
Yeah, I had just turned it on to forward mode and was scanning around, and it was like 60 to 90 feet that way. There's a little higher spot. It comes
Yeah.
up maybe 15 feet, and you can see like there's two big ones. There's one big one,
Yeah.
like 10 feet out
That's
bottom, moseying about.
Just cruising those big ones, man. Like the thing, like the difference with lake trout than like walleye and pike and stuff is those lake trout. You'll see on like the live sonar footage and stuff. Like they never stop moving. They're constantly moving at that like steady speed. So it's like there's no point in like running and gunning for the lake trout. Those big ones, like they're just cruising for a bruising all the time, and it's just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. And it's a lot harder to just drop your finger down on the map and get on top of one than it is to just be there waiting for that fish to come to you. It's just waiting it out.
It's so crazy how they come out of nowhere.
It is.
Even when you're watching the screen, it's like
it's crazy. And like I always like all my clients, I always ask like, oh, we haven't seen any big ones yet. When do you think the big ones will come around? I'm like, man, I don't know. Those big ones, they literally just appear and are on. They don't mess around. Like they're just cruising for a bruising, man. Heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
Mm-hmm.
Lunch was good though. I'm ready. I could take a nap. I don't know if I can have you guys pack food midday and turn the heat up to medium and lean back. I had to swap chairs so I wasn't like, you know, lazy boy recliner.
Oh, I went in there. Nick was laying on the floor on the foam mats.
He didn't set a cot up.
No, he forgot his cot. He said, but he's in there in his foam mat fortress. He's over there. He's got pillows, sleeping bag, slumber party, everything.
I was thinking about making a cup of freaking coffee right now.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was getting tired, but then all of a sudden we caught a couple lake trout and then snagged the rod, and I'm like, ah. I was squealing like a little girl when that rod was coming up. And then I got super nervous because I thought it was going to fall off because my hook got stuck on the bottom of the ice and my rod is just hanging by just the tip.
Yeah, nerve-wracking.
Like, no!
So close, but still so far.
Oh, we're going to have to dry that puppy out tonight.
Heavily.
It's very clean and shiny right now, though.
I'm surprised it's not more muddy or nothing.
Yeah, right? Like, you'd think it'd be dragging around for 4 hours.
And it was literally getting drug.
Right.
It wasn't just, like, sitting there.
How is it not? It's because we're on the rocks. You got him over there in the mud.
Mm-hmm. He's more of a mud guy.
Cut! Which one of these should I use for bourbon? I wonder if the littler one is better. Whoa.
He's coming to you. How does he not have you?
He's gonna.
Nice.
That was cool. On the mare. That was fun. That was really fun. Your head turned up.
Hair jig fish?
No, that's on the mare, the swim bait.
Oh.
Tail first. Okay, guy. Yeah, swim bait fish. Man, that was cool. I was messing around with my rods, of course, trying to figure out which one I wanted to use for a burbot tonight. Look down and there's a guy about halfway in the column. I've been playing around with some different baits. And that one came on the CrushCity mare, which isn't just for largemouth. Just a super sexy soft swim bait. Got it on the big, that's a half ounce swim bait head. Big stout hook, 20-pound fluoro to 20-pound Sufix braid. And this one's my 42-inch Lake Trout Precision. They all have that big beefy handle, so when you hook up with a big one, you can dig her into your side, but glass rod with a little more moderate action to help absorb that. That was cool though. I wish you could see this thing underwater. It looks so good when it's falling down and its tail is kicking, but it's also doing the shimmy. It looks so awesome when it's falling or when you're slowly swimming it up. And dude, that one loved it. That was fun. That was fun, man. Oh, there's another one up high. Coming in from the right. Looks like a nicer fish. I should clip this GoPro. And he's coming. Man. I went too slow probably, trying to mess around with my GoPro. See if he'll turn around. I should have reeled faster on that, made him chase more. The reason for my slow chase is I was trying to clip my GoPro to save that last fish, so my rise was me doing this instead of dang. But we got another window. It's funny, it's hardly ever just like one comes through. It's, oh, there comes one, there comes one. There's two down there. Let's hit that other GoPro quick. Yep. Dang, dude. Now he's going back that way. Boy, when he first saw it, he picked up a speed there, eh? Then he said, no, thank you. No. Alright, so we are just packing up shop a little bit early so we can make the portage back and kind of switch gears, have a little grub probably, and then re-rig a couple things for maybe a little evening burbot mission after dinner. And it was a really fun day. We saw a lot of fish. We didn't get any of those bakers, narrows, giants, but we got some quality fish. Some good action, caught them doing a little bit of everything. Some fish right under the ice, some pounding bottom when you don't even see them come in. And it's a really fun day catching fish that actually fight back. Where right now in Minnesota, you want to chase a crappie or a bluegill or something, right? But yeah, let's get loaded up, head back with some daylight, and see if we can catch some slimy burbs after dark. Up, we pull into the lodge. The first thing that we hear is rumors of a 46-inch lake trout, and sure enough, hey, I'm Brett. What's
Doug,
your name?
please.
Doug?
Yeah.
Man, nice to meet you. So the 46-incher, that's real life? Did that happen?
It's real life.
A 46, like a 44, 42 is the fish of a lifetime. 40. When I heard 46, I'm like, yeah, right, it's rounded up. And then I went in the lodge and I saw it on the board.
Yeah.
So a 46-inch lake trout, like,
It's exciting.
Driven him to the bottom like twice now. Look at him go. Just caught on a dead stick. It was first fish of the day, only fish of the day. It was probably a 20-minute fight. Took a good 5 minutes to get it up the hole once Doug had it at the ice. Thing was just so big, you know, and the head filled the whole hole. Just incredible experience, quite a privilege to see a fish like that. You know, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
oh, absolutely, without a doubt.
Oh my God! Oh. Unreal. No freaking way. Lake Athapapuskow. Hold her out to us, Doug. Holy monster.
Have you been up here before?
Yeah, last year was the first time that
Sure.
my buddy and I had been up here. And, yeah. And so this is year 2.
Yeah.
And Brody's a new guide for us. A different guide than we had last year. So he did all the work on this. He found it, the area, did his homework, found the area, tried it out for the first time, and it was
In the
paid
fish
off.
of 100 lifetimes.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing about coming up here is, I mean, they swim in here. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
You can't guarantee or expect a 38 to 46-inch lake trout, but to know that they're swimming by,
Yeah.
and it could show up anytime.
Yeah.
We never got one of those giant ones, and guess what? It was still one of the funnest days on the ice ever, because you're catching fish that are big back home, fight hard,
Yeah.
but you never know when that big fish is going to be a giant one.
Yeah.
So I mean, a 46-inch, man, I don't know if you're going to be able to top that one, but it sounds like
Probably not.
you're probably going to try. Keep trying.
Well, today's walleye.
Yeah.
I like
We'll
it.
go for that.
Switching up the game plan.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
just-
you'll break that 30-inch mark for walleye too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, you go to a new spot, that was a brand new spot to me, and it's just the stars aligned, and we got to share a really special experience together. It was really cool.
Man,
Something I'll
awesome
never forget.
job.
Yeah,
that
thank
is
you.
so cool. Thanks for putting up with us, man. It was
Yeah,
awesome to
of
meet
course.
you.
It was
I
Thanks
hope
for
when we
talking
come
to us.
back and have dinner tonight, you're telling me about some giant walleye now.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, hopefully it's somebody else that gets it this time.
Yeah.
Spread it around. Yeah.
Spread the
sounds
love,
good.
Doug.
Well, good luck today.
Right, thank you.
We're gonna go see if we can check on that 46 incher for you, and
Yeah. Go say hello.
thanks for releasing it so that we have a shot at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He tells us there's bigger ones, so
Yeah, that's
knock
wild,
yourself
man.
out.
Not a long time though, Doug.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good
Yeah.
luck, guys.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.